Hello everyone, how are you doing today? So in the last video, we talked about cloud infrastructure, right? So I compared the cloud infrastructure with a simple example of the area available for you to build your house, or the car assembly unit where you need all the basic facilities to start building your car, or a platform that is needed for building your toy, right? Similarly, if you want to build your application and you need an infrastructure for that, that is called cloud infrastructure. That is something like compute, storage and network. These are all the basic infrastructure components, right? So today in this video, what we are going to see as the two more available services, which are called platform as a service, and second one is software as a service, right? So you laid out a proper infrastructure for building your application in the cloud, that is called cloud infrastructure. And after laying out the infrastructure, what you need additional components to run your application. It's the final product, right? So what are those additional components? For example, if you want to deploy an application, you need a application server, right? And for building your DevOps pipeline, you need some applications, right? Some services, right? So those services are called platform services. In simple example, what we can say, suppose if you want to make a recipe, you need required vessels, right? You need saucepan, and you need a pan, and you need an oven, and you need some vessels to make your favorite recipe, right? So those are all called like platform services in terms of making your recipe. So coming to the cloud world, same applies, right? You need a web server, you need an application server, you need some DevOps components. So those services are called platform services, by using which you can cook your application in this case, right? So coming to SaaS, right? Software as a service. So what is this service? It's just in simple terms, if you are making a pizza at your home, you need all the vessels. So those are all required platform components for making a pizza at your home, right? But if you want to buy a pizza from a pizza store, what you can do is just take your phone and order the pizza, and the pizza will be there in 30 minutes at your home, right? So you don't need those vessels, you don't need the pan, you don't need oven, you don't need any vessels to make the pizza, but pizza will be at your home in a single phone call, right? Similarly, if you want an application should be readily available for you to use for your enterprise, you don't need to put your resource and time to build the application, right? You don't need any platform components, right? You just need to know how to use the application once it is installed in your environment. So that is the beauty of software as a service, okay? So to summarize these two services, platform as a service needs additional service components to build your application. So in your enterprise, not all the services can be bought as a software as a service, right? Some services are custom applications that you need to build in your organization. For that, you need set of additional services to build your application, right? On top of your infrastructure component, right? So those are all called platform as a service. But in some cases, for example, if your organization needs Office 365 to utilize Word, Excel and PowerPoint and OneNote, all those applications, you don't need to put all the effort to build the similar application, right? It's readily available in a Microsoft marketplace. What you can do is just pick the Office 360 service and then provision in your environment, use the license to log in, and then start using the application immediately for your organization purpose, right? Just like ordering pizza and eating, okay? So you might have got an idea about what is platform as a service and how you use those platform as a service and where you will use this platform service, right? And similarly, you might have got an idea about software, what is software as a service, and what is an example for software as a service, and in which situation that you use this software as a service in your organization, right? So to summarize, all the three major software major services, right, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service, it's up to your organization goal what infrastructure service you need to lay out, and on top of that what platform service you need to build your application, and on top of that you can build your software, right? That is one way. And another way is just get the software as you order a pizza online and start using the application once it is available on your environment, right? Hope you might have got a better idea about this one. If you like, give a thumbs up.